where the iPhone 7 Plus has that Apple A10 Fusion chip inside of it with 3 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go and see which one's the faster one between both. Okay, there we go. Hopping out of both of these, as you can see, so let's get into it. So phone calls, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go and get into music, 3, 2, 1. And just notice the gesture-based design. You are definitely getting a much faster feeling phone on something like the iPhone 14 Plus than on the iPhone 7 Plus because of the gestures. Let's do their app stores, 3, 2, 1. Okay, again, the iPhone 14 Plus is faster here. Scrolling through, let's go and see what the differences are. And like I said, even though they're both 60 Hz, the iPhone 14 Plus feels much smoother than the iPhone 7 Plus for sure. Scrolling out, I mean, just look at how much faster it would have been on the iPhone 14 Plus had I done that right. Let's go and get into news, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 different pop-ups on both. Let's go and get into camera, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go and take a photo. Let's go and open up that photo. Looks like I didn't want to open up sometimes on these type of devices. Photos, 3, 2, 1. 14 Plus was faster there. Hopping out of this one, let's go and open up some of these third-party apps. Let's stop wasting time. Genshin Impact 3, 2, 1. Now this is a big game. I've played this game on both, and surprisingly, the 14 Plus, does it really, really well, but the 7 Plus still kind of handles it fairly well, and that has a lot to do with the graphic profiles you can change within these games. So loading speeds are 100% going to be faster on the 14 Plus. If you're loading it between the game, if you're loading areas within the game, cutscenes, everything like that, are going to load much faster on the 14 Plus. But I will say once you're in the game, it's still actually fairly well how a lot of these developers are kind of tuning these games for some of these older devices. Facebook 3, 2, 1. Okay. iPhone 14 Plus faster. Twitter 3, 2, 1. 14 Plus again is a faster one. Netflix 3, 2, 1. Totally messed that one up, but I would be curious if it still opens up faster on the 14. Nope. But it still would have been faster on the 14 Plus probably. Hopping out of this one. Thank you 3, 2, 1. And 14 Plus was the faster one there. Hopping out of this one, let's go and get into Temple Run 2. 3, 2, 1. Now this is another, I mean, this game is not, big by any means, but it's still a pretty, important game, I would say. You can see the 14 Plus was able to load that one up much faster, but this one did have that downloading content thing, so that's another thing to kind of keep in mind. Not a big deal, but, it is what it is. As you can see, the 14 Plus, again, is the faster one. So we're going to be seeing a reoccurring trend here. The 14 Plus is going to be the faster one pretty much in every single way you look at it, which is totally expected. So I will tell you, like I said before, going from a 14 or 7 Plus to a 14 Plus, you're definitely going to be getting a faster phone for sure. So in terms of that covers it up there. Now, in terms of the actual cameras on the back, like I mentioned, what's very interesting is the 14 Plus was, the